Good evening, this is Michael Sussman joining you live from the Hill in beautiful Charleston, West Virginia for tonight's regional championship game between the home team, the George Washington Patriots, and the visitors, the Oak Hill Red Devils. Got the powwow going on top of the dish as we'll bring in the head coach of the GBC Crusaders, Blaine Smith. Blaine, over the next few days, playing for a trip to Gomart Park.
Man, nothing quite like it, Mike, and that's what you work. Take those ground balls off the gym floor in February in this state for this week right here and to make it to next week where you play for all the marbles, man.
GW coming in 19 wins, 13 losses. Oak Hill 17 and 14. The Patriots beat Oak Hill 6-4 back on April 16th as Coach Mike Davis going to run through the tunnel. You can feel the energy, good playoff atmosphere as the Patriots going to have their guy, their ace, Bryson Hoff, WVU commit on the bump, and that'll give the squad some more juice also.
Oh, absolutely. Hey, when it's your guy and he's on the bump, you feel like, Mike, you absolutely kind of have that kind of air about you going into the game that, hey, we're going to win this baseball game today, and everyone knows it. And going to be a fun game to see Hoff kind of go out there. He's got good movement, and obviously it'll be important that he controls it with the arm side.
Hoff with 84 strikeouts, 12 walks in the regular season as the George Washington Patriots home whites ready to be introduced.
Phenomenal K ratio there, Mike. Whew.
We will turn it over to the PA.
Region 3 in the WVSSAC state championships of round of 4, baby. Let's go. Let's play some baseball tonight. First of all, let's meet the starting lineups. First for Red Devils as they make their way down on the third base line. Leading off for Oak Hill, center fielder Trent Ryder. Batting second, shortstop Micah McCarrier. Batting third, catching Jaden McLean. Batting fourth, third baseman Owen Gross. Playing second and batting fifth, Hunter Ellswick. Playing first base, batting sixth, Connor Smith. Batting seventh, Salem Blake in left field. The designated hitter batting eighth, Carter Reed. Pitching tonight, batting ninth, Aiden Smith. And playing right field, Caleb Compton, and the rest of the Red Devils and the coaching staff. And now for your George Washington Patriots, leading off, playing first base, Chuck Kelly. Batting second, pitching, Bryson Hoff. Batting third, in center field, Abe Fenwick. Catching tonight, batting fourth, Eli Smith. Batting fifth in left field, Eli Dawson. Batting sixth, designated hitter, Corbin Dixon. Batting seventh at shortstop, John Falla. Batting eighth, right fielder, Cole Ellis. Batting ninth, third baseman, Alex Smith. And playing second base for the Patriots, Sam Nelson. And the rest of the Patriots and the coaching staff. And now please let's stand and honor America with the singing of our national anthem by 6-year-old Layla Armstrong.
Hey, ready to rock?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight and the ramparts we watched were so gatherly streaming, and the rockets were clear, the month bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave, and the land of the free and the home of the brave. Play ball.
Yes! Good job,
Yes,
Layla.
play ball. You said it, Layla. It's amazing.
We are ready to roll here on the Hill as Bryson Hoff going to warm up on the bump. Aiden Smith will be the pitcher for the Oak Hill Red Devils as the light's going to flicker on here. 7 o'clock first pitch Early keys for the Red Devils coming on the road. Tough ask. What do you got to do here?
Well, I think obviously, Mike, in any 3-game series like this, you want to try and get into the bullpen. Hoff's obviously the ace for GW. You want to be patient if you can. Work, get in deep counts. Make him work a little bit. Let everybody see what he's got from Oak Hill. Make him work that first time through the order.
You've been around high school baseball for a while. When you get this close to one of the biggest goals, making the state tournament, what are the feelings like in the clubhouse? How do you stay in the moment?
Well, I think if you're loose and there's no pressure, that's when good things are going to happen, Mike. Now, if you're kind of uptight and you feel like, hey, we gotta do this, our season's not a success, then it's a little different. So it's all about the mindset at this point in time.
G-Dub with a lot of talent on this roster. Corbin Dixon DHing today, has 8 home runs. That's not too bad for a 32-game high school campaign. You'll take that.
Not at all. Corbin Dixon's got some raw power, Mike, and in big games like this, one swing of the bat could mean all the difference.
Last warm-up toss here by Bryson Hoff. Tonight's game is brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. G-Dub with graduation tomorrow. A Game 2 at Oak Hill will be Thursday. As Trent Ryder here going to step to the left side.
Here we go. Some Game 2s around the state being played tonight as well, Mike. This one getting a day later start.
First pitch over the zone. Order going Trent Ryder, Micah McCarrier, Jalen McLean. And the 1-0 is chopped. Couple bounces. Hoff easy scoop throw to first in time.
Ryder out there in front of that, and easy work for Hoff.
This time of year, do you want those days off, or do you want it right at the top of the week playing every day?
Well, you know, I think it depends, Mike, on how you're hitting at the time, and obviously as well, how do you maybe employ your pitching? Now with this day off in between, that could really change things for both these teams in this series.
Nobody on, one away. Here's Micah McCarrier. First pitch swing, floated high.
Waste no time.
It's over the batting cage, over on the gravel. That's the best pitch you're going to get sometimes.
Yeah, first pitch, best pitch, especially if it's one you like. And McCarrier thought that was his pitch.
Hoff working swiftly. 0-1's by him.
Now you're down 0-2, though. Going to have to take a 2-strike approach here, getting in the back of the box. Really tight up on that plate, McCarrier is there, Mike.
84 strikeouts for Hoff on the season. He's got 85, and the Patriots with 2 down.
Quick 2 outs for G-Dub, and now it'll be up to Jalen McLean to get a little 2-out lightning start here for the Red Devils.
For the confidence there, that's the start you want, as Hoff will go to the plate right down Broadway, called strike 1.
You know, also, too, Hoff having to come off the mound, make an athletic play there, kind of gets you a little more at ease on the mound.
And the 0-1, swung over top of. Yeah, he's the everyday shortstop, too, so that probably does acclimate him to things.
You get a little bit, you get your feet wet.
0-2, strike 3. 1, 2, 3, down go the Devils in the top of the first. Patriots up to bat in the bottom, live from the Hill. Today's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we're back in the bottom of the first at the Region 3 AAA Championship. The Oak Hill Red Devils out in the field as pitcher number 8, Aiden Smith, will get loose. It'll be Chuck Kelly, Bryson Hoff, Abe Fenwick due up for a dangerous Patriots lineup.
Sounds like some runs there, Mike. It's what every coach would say, get those first 3 guys on. Big thing here, obviously, Kelly gets on, maybe Hoff moves him over. But you want to get a quick start, that's for sure here if you're GW. All out there timing up Aiden Smith. Big outing here for this young man for Oak Hill.
Chuck Kelly about to step up. Coach Davis said that he really took the leadership reins during the Capital game. The team needed one of the players to get kind of in people's faces in the huddle. And since then, they've really competed at a high level.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game there. Game 1 of the sectional over here on the hill, GW and Capital. Our friend CJ was on the call that evening.
Got a ton of chairs out there in center field. Number 21 here, Chuck Kelly, batting .333. Wade's first pitch delivery, fastball inside.
Good take there by Kelly, obviously.
And the 1-0 is shot high and deep right field, hit well, carrying. It's off the wall.
Kelly motored around and didn't throw his arms up there in the air. Thought he might have.
Long hesitation there at second, goes ahead and advances to third. How about a leadoff triple?
Stand up triple variety there for Chuck Kelly, and that's definitely a way to get the this regional started if you're the Patriots.
Third triple of the season for him is Bryson Hoff, the pitcher. Chance to help himself right off the bat. First pitch low.
And Mike, early on you see Oak Hill not playing in. Obviously, first inning, got to score 1 to win anyway. So easy opportunity here for Hoff. Just put it in play. We're giving you a run here in the first inning.
Nobody out. Kelly on third. 1-0 pitch is downstairs.
A little low.
Hoff batting .263. .348 on base percentage. 2-0 hitters count as the offering chased it low.
Breaking ball wasn't able to lay off it there. Hoff went thinking he might get a fastball there 2-0 and was a little out front.
Yeah, a little juiced up there.
Wanted to make something happen up in the box as well. Looking for that breaking ball from Aiden Smith here.
2-1 is hit hard, third base line. It's fair. That'll score Kelly as Hoff makes his turn. RBI single.
Yeah, that's what the doctor ordered, extra base hit, and then beats the third baseman down the line. Smoked that ball. RBI for Hoff, and the Patriots are on the board, Mike. That's a great start.
That'll get the nerves out of it. Hard hitting lefty here, Abe Fenwick.
Yeah, talk about helping yourself, though, right?
Absolutely.
And he said he got a breaking ball. He was up in the box, was ready for it. Got the foot down, exploded on it. Nice piece of hitting.
So runner on first. Here's Abe Fenwick batting .411.
Mike, if I'm GW here, I'm thinking about sending Hoff here. Keep the pressure on the Red Devils in the first inning.
First pitch swing, pop to third, called for by Gross. Easy catch, 1 away.
Sure that wasn't necessarily what Coach Davis and them had in mind, but Fenwick got out in front of that pitch.
Cleanup hitter here, Eli Smith. Is catching today. Smith, also one of the top of the rotation guys, going to take low and in, back pick to first. And he's back safely.
Needs to get a step or two more there, Mike, now.
That's number 9, Hunter Giacomo, in the pinch running situation.
Hoff on the mound today. Don't want to take a chance on him getting hurt on the base pass.
1-0 bounced over top of the catcher. Giacomo advances to second. Will slide in, so there's another one. Got Giacomo in scoring position.
Great read there by Giacomo. Saw McLean wasn't able to hold it.
Giacomo had injured his wrist right before the first matchup against Oak Hill, as that's a flare caught by the second baseman, Hunter Ellswick.
Nice play there by Ellswick. Had to control his leap there, make sure that he didn't mistime it, especially in this first inning. A little nerve-wracking. You're already down 1 run, runner in scoring position. You don't want to make an error there, so nice play by Ellswick.
G-Dub hitting it hard early, 2 hits, and up 1-0 as Eli Dawson here, left fielder, will hold back, takes ball 1 low and away.
Just was able to hold back there, Mike.
GW looking to get back to the state tournament after an appearance in 2022 as the 1-0 pitch is up.
Bit of a redemption tour for him this year.
Absolutely. Prior to 22, it was a 14-year drought since going to, at the time, Power Park. Good to see the program rolling as the 2-0 delivery to high and in.
Back in 08 they made it. Is that right there, Mike?
I believe that is correct. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Chad Campbell.
Ben Huffman teams there, I believe, if I remember serves me right.
I think you're right. 3-0's low, so walked in 4 pitches.
Good patience shown there by Eli Dawson. Didn't see anything that he liked and went ahead and took the base. Passed the baton now to Corbin Dixon, who you mentioned, Mike, has extreme power.
How about 8 homers, 10 doubles, 34 RBIs?
Big at-bat here in the first.
And the pitch over the zone. We were talking about this the other day. You like hiding guys like this in the 6th hole.
Yep, going to get opportunities to hit fastballs. Is Corbin Dixon, and I imagine he doesn't miss many of them.
Dawson on first, Giacomo leading off second. As Smith on the same page with McLean. And 1-0's offered. It's outside.
Struggling to find the zone here to start this at-bat on Dixon. Missing up with both pitches.
2-0 is hit hard, 5.5 hole into left as Giacomo's waved around third, throws to the cut, and G-Dub's up 2-0.
Perfectly placed ground ball, hit hard in the 5.5 hole. Tony Gwynn special right there, Mike.
That's right.
For our younger viewers, Mr. Padre himself. That's his type of hit he perfected, and Dixon, again, got the foot down. GW is doing a really good job of that so far in this first inning.
Younger viewers, YouTube them. As we got John Fallis, shortstop up, past the catcher, and unable to advance.
And that short backstop did McLean a little bit of a favor there, a little hesitation by both runners. Had to hold off.
Falla hitting 267. As Smith now 3 hits allowed. Will peek at second base, steps and goes. Well upstairs. And now a 2-0 hitters count. Falla, a 2-sport guy, plays for Coach Rick Green over on the basketball side.
Way back in that box is Falla. Takes another 3-0. Probably not getting the green line here, Mike. You'd imagine out of the 7 hole, but maybe, just maybe, they might trust Falla here. A big at-bat. Although he's struggling to find the zone is Aiden Smith.
And that is high as well, so that'll load the bases.
And the Red Devil fans around us, not necessarily loving that call.
Some of the Road Devils unhappy. As we got a conference now on the bump, may have to make an early pitching change. We'll see what Oak Hill decides to do for George Washington. It'll be Cole Ellis, number 2, up next.
Yeah, this is a big spot in this baseball game early, Mike. I mean, Oak Hill 2-0, you can survive, but GW puts up, real crooked number here. Maybe another base hit. You never know what keeps going down the line, and you find yourself down 3-4-5-0 all of a sudden. Against Toff, that's going to be pretty tough the way he looked in the first inning.
And just the 2-run cushion at a minimum, you just feel good right now if you're the Patriots.
Yeah, definitely. Although if you're GW, you at bat for yourself as well, because hey, you don't know how many more opportunities you might get to capitalize big in this baseball game, and if you get 3 or 4 here, that might be all Hoff needs. But 2, you never know. You don't want to miss opportunities like this, that's for sure.
If you're just joining us, it was all set up by a Chuck Kelly triple to right field.
2 RBI singles as well for Hoff and for Dixon.
So Ellis up hitting 163 as the first offering on the inside corner. Off speed there to start things.
They got it down a little bit compared to some of the other breaking balls he's thrown in this first inning.
And the 0-1. He swung on and missed.
It's a big pitch. This could be the pitch, could be potentially the pitch of the ball game in the outing here for Aiden Smith. You limit the damage, keep yourself in the ball game, it'd be a big, big shot in the arm for the Red Devils.
First and second, 0-2 is fouled out of play.
Good little 2-strike approach here by Ellis.
Ellis, 333 OBP, walked 16 times.
Tells me he grinds out at bats, Mike. At that wide stance, almost Jeff Bagwell-esque.
0-2, he'll battle again, hits it over into the trees, and those are the baseballs you usually don't find here.
They've been donated to the property. Maybe somebody gets lucky, they really want to go in there with a weed eater and get crazy, but you doubt that.
And the 0-2 delivery is swung on and missed, so side retired as Ellis punched out, but not before the Patriots put up 2 runs on 3 hits as they've got a lead for Bryson Hoff in the next. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back on the hill. How about a maximum capacity crowd? Look at those stands filled to the brim, and that's the upper deck seating.
That's right. Got a little bit of a college baseball type vibe, Mike, with those people sitting out there in the outfield, kind of on the berm. You love it.
As Bryson Hoff here working against Owen Gross, Red Devil third baseman. That's hit over onto the street.
Just be honest, the infield seats behind home plate in for everybody. Some people like sitting out in the outfield, letting the game breathe a little bit, you know?
And Hoff, wasting no time, 0-2 heater. Didn't get the call, that was close.
Just on the inside.
And yeah, man, they're all the way against the
ballpark type feel, and there's not a lot of places around in the state that you can kind of get that ballpark feel, but you get that here at Floyd Wilcox, that's for sure.
2-2, and over the zone, third ball. Got 4, 5, 6, Owen Gross, Hunter Ellswick, Connor Smith for Oak Hill. Payoff inside, so Hoff allows the first base runner.
That's a big time at bat there by Gross. Being able to, to work a walk after being down on an 0-2 count, definitely something Oak Hill need.
So here's second baseman Hunter Ellswick. 1 on, nobody down.
Mike, I'm half considering here playing for a run. I'm up on Half considering, yeah.
It's early.
Exactly. And you're a 5-hole hitter. But you got to make something happen. You don't want to let that pressure continue to build as Hoff continues to just throw BBs at the plate.
There's another one as he'll go up 0-2.
Be interesting to see here how Ellswick does after Gross was able to grind down that bat 0-2.
And he'll get a chase, strike 3. Third K for Hoff.
Looks to be in a pretty good rhythm. You give Gross more credit on that at-bat than you kind of diminish Hoff, really.
1 on, 1 down. Connor Smith, first baseman. Swing, tailor-made ground ball, lost steam. Fowler stepped on second, still got it there on time. Patriots turn 2 and the side retired.
The pitcher's best friend, Mike, a little 6-3 double play. Didn't even need his friend at second base.
2-zip Patriots. Today's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back on the hill, 2-0 George Washington, as they'll go 9-1-2 in the order here. Alex Wilson, third baseman, Chuck Kelly, Bryson Hoff due up.
The fact now, Mike, they got the 9-hole hitter leading off the second, turning over the lineup quickly. Good sign for the Patriots.
First pitch delivery down in the turf. Wilson hitting .231.
Spit on that one rather easily there.
As 1-0 chopped foul backward.
McLean showing some effort there off the screen. Big inning here for Aiden Smith. Able to limit damage in the first. Got to come out and be strong here in the second.
Here's the 1-1 pitch, swung on and missed, 1-2.
Starting to get that breaking ball working there, Mike, a little bit, getting a little feel for it appears.
Empty pads, nobody away. As Smith winds, unravels, and it's well short. Blaine G-Dub team here that is coming off the heels of a big-time win in the sectional over a recent rival. St. Albans finally overcame them in an elimination game. As we'll watch 2-2 here. Swung on and missed. Smith with the strikeout.
Big out there for Aiden Smith to get the leadoff guy here now as the leadoff man, Chuck Kelly, steps in. And Mike, to your point there, once you slay the dragon, now GW playing a little looser, you would almost feel like it.
First the dragon, now the devil, as that's down for ball 1.
Didn't even realize I did dragon there, you know, on those red dragons. Former Wildcat in me still, you know.
Wildcat, Crusader, Capital Cougar at one point. As the 1-0s to the plate, and taken strike 1. Only thing we've got in common is the Wesleyan Bobcats.
That's right. That's right. Kelly.
As 1-1 curveball there, chased second strike.
Yeah, the curveball, GW getting in some fastball hitters counts. They're definitely trying to pounce on that, get the foot down, and the curveball's been an effective weapon so far here for Aiden Smith.
Triple to right field to start the game for Kelly as he'll watch low and away.
2-2 right here. If I'm Kelly, you know, he's up in the box. He's definitely thinking Aiden Smith's coming back with a breaking ball. Might be a good time for a fastball in on the hands.
Right-hander 2-2. He held. He did.
Yeah, McLean didn't even check down there.
Late check. We had a good angle there.
Yeah.
He did not go.
Definitely the right call there. McLean got to be a little quicker with that check down the first base.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball shot up the middle. And Chuck Kelly having a night 2 for 2. As he'll slash the Patriots' 4th hit of the night up the middle.
Kelly here, you got to think here, might be on the move with Hoff. Could be a good potential hit and run situation.
So G-Dub might have something cooking again. Bryson Hoff up 1-for-1 RBI single as that's taken up and in.
A little in there.
Kelly runs well. He was one of Coach Green's better defenders basketball-wise.
Has a really nice aggressive lead over there, and I'd be looking at him.
Not this time, low and in.
But also you got a bat like Hoff, you know, you don't want to take it out of his hands.
Fenwick behind him also.
Don't want to run yourself out of an inning, but being aggressive, not a bad thing either.
2-0 pitch is up. 7 p.m. later first pitch, but it kind of feels more like prime time. I like it.
Under the lights here.
Taking strike 1 call.
But also the still got some daylight here on the hill.
Runner on first,
Hoff
1 down.
Way up in that box, Mike. Definitely sitting breaking ball.
And he chased it. Smith, big grin on the face.
He got what he wanted, but Aiden Smith's breaking ball just a little too good there in that spot. Now a 3-2 pitch.
Hoff hitting .263. 5 doubles, left the yard once. And takes off. Kelly does. Doesn't matter. Ball 4.
Nice at-bat by Hoff, working the walk, and Kelly had that thing stolen anyway, I believe. Great jump.
First and second here, 1 down. Hard-hitting lefty Abe Fenwick goes up the middle, oppo a lot, but always got to remember short porch and right here, G-Dub.
Especially as a left-hander, you get a pitch in there. Fenwick can turn on it, that rotational athlete, and able to put a big crooked number on the board for the Patriots.
First pitch.
Oh,
shot,
what a play right
and
there.
It's snagged at first base, doubled him up as Connor Smith.
There's really nothing he can do about that. Wow.
The Red Devils catch a break, hold the Patriots scoreless in the bottom of the second. 2-0 G-Dub. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission. We are back live at the Hill in beautiful Charleston, West Virginia. The Patriots up 2-0 over the Oak Hill Red Devils. It's the AAA Region 3 Championship. A best 2 out of 3 as Salem Blake, left fielder, will take ball one high. George Washington trying to protect home field. As 1-0 at the knees, taking strike one call.
Nice pitch there by Hoff. Blake was froze on that one. Good takeover by Blake, really. If that's not your pitch, find your pitch here.
Up 1-2, there's Hoff.
Now you got to protect, though.
Relying on the fastball. Lifts the leg here. 1-2 pitch, and he froze him.
Didn't protect there, that's for sure.
So 4th strikeout. 7 hitters through the Red Devil order.
Yeah, Hoff's feeling rather confident right now in himself.
Here's DH number 9, Reed. He'll hit it into the trees out of play.
Another one of those $8 baseballs. Gone forever.
Here's 0-1. Hit hard right at the coaching staff.
They used to call those ugly finders at Nitro.
Well, that went right past pitching coach Mike Armstrong into head coach Mike Davis. As 0-2 taken in, I don't know what that tells you. And Hoff twists and goes. He's got another strikeout, 2nd in a row.
Yeah, and he's kind of giving him a little bit of a look after he strikes out a guy, just kind of staring in that dugout a little bit, saying, huh, all right, who's next?
You love the competitiveness. As first pitch taken at the knees, strike one.
Now Aiden Smith, the pitcher for Oak Hill, stepping in.
And that'll even it up 1-1. And up here 1-2, Hoff on a mission, had an uncharacteristic start in the 10-2 loss to St. Albans. Gave up, I believe, 7 hits. He's given up none tonight.
Looking
and
real good.
Another strikeout.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, Mike.
2-0 G-Dub. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back in the bottom of the 3rd at George Washington High School Region 3 AAA Championship. Best 2 out of 3 winner goes to Go Mart Park. As the Patriots 4 hits so far in the early going. Going to go 4, 5, 6, Eli Smith, Eli Dawson, Corbin Dixon.
The Eli's and a Dixon right there.
Sounds like a powerful combination.
I like the Cincinnati red baseball with the Patriot cap there they have on the sleeve for GW on these uniforms this evening there, Mike.
As that's taken for strike one. Yeah, the uniform's seen a lot of evolution from the pinstripes to the camo to the grays. These are more of a beige colors. That's down ball one.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with you. They kind of look like a big league uni.
Little beige cream look with the script across the chest.
1-1. Pounded ground ball off the glove of Smith. Late throw to first in time as the ground ball trickered to Hunter Ellswick and the Red Devils with one.
Nice job by Ellswick there to kind of stay with it after it was deflected by Aiden Smith and keep himself composed. You got all day at second base and make the play.
That's where I think it skids a little better on the turf.
Oh, true hops for sure. True hops.
Here's Eli Dawson. He'll take low ball one.
Dawson looking for his pitch here. Last time he walked.
The 1-0 is inside.
Yep, showing that patience again this time.
Dawson hitting .333. And the 2-0 is a hopping ground ball over top of second base. And Dawson in there with a single.
Hit it right. Hit it hard right at back through the box, Mike. That's what they teach you to do when you start playing this game, and that's exactly what Eli Dawson did there.
27th hit of the season, and he's a base knock guy, 25 of them singles.
Station to station type guy right there.
Here's Corbin Dixon, 1-for-1 RBI knock. First pitch change, it's in. As Dixon hitting .359.
Not his pitch there, Mike. Look for something he can drive.
Now with 35 driven in. And from the chest, Smith. Slide step. I'll check first. And he did not.
Now, did McLean ask for that, or did the home plate umpire ask for that, Mike?
McLean, I believe.
Okay. I didn't see him. Maybe the monitor got in my way.
The home plate blue just getting the clarification, actually.
Mm-hmm.
2-0 offering. A roll away from McLean over to second. Slides in Eli Dawson.
Extra 90 right there. Taken by Dawson. And now Corbin Dixon has got himself a man in scoring position here. Base hit would bring home his second RBI of the game.
Saw Dawson hit a grand slam earlier this season. Got out of the ballpark in a hurry. Hacked at a hung curveball that time. It's fielded in the gap. McCarrier throw well off of first base. Advancement to third. Dawson now 90 feet away. And it's another hit.
That's a tough situation right there for McCarrier. Kid wants to make a play, a shortstop, athletic guy. Probably best to put that in your back pocket because you give him that additional 90. Where now a ground ball or a sac fly gets the Patriots yet another insurance run.
So Dixon feeling good. And here's Fowler. 0-for-0, walked first time through. And the pitch. Bunt show, thinking about pushing one onto the turf.
Maybe a little safety squeeze type situation here, Mike, it looked like. Dixon's off for the races, but Dawson a little more careful over there at third.
Fowler walked 11 times, 4 doubles, 13 runs batted it. 0-1 pitch, line drive shot into the corner off the wall. In comes Eli Dawson, and over to third, Dixon. Patriots up 3-0.
Nice piece of hitting there by Fowler. Turning on that pitch and hooking it into the corner. Not much opportunity for Oak Hill to make that play.
John Fowler smoked it.
Great read, though, by Dawson as well and Dixon on that play. Both knew it was going to be an extra bases from the get-go, and both got great leads and kept waiting for him to make another left turn.
5th extra bagger of the year there for Fowler, as Coach Mike Davis will go to the lineup card here Patriots on a roll, 7th hit. And number 13 here, Slade Barton, up with runners on second and third.
So after Ellis struck out to end the first here, Davis makes a switch. Barton, a big kid. Definitely looks like he's got a little pop in that bat, Mike.
Slade Barton, according to the stats we were given, only 1 plate appearance, as he'll swing first pitch, hits it off the batting cage. Saw him start a lot last season.
And you see that brace on his knee, potentially that might be part of the equation for the limited at-bats this season.
So knee injury, we hear, has been the cause he's been down for the year. Coming back for the postseason push.
And you know, that's something I'm sure he's been grinding all winter long to get back for these opportunities right here.
The 1-1 is down in the turf, 2-1.
And really good at-bat and good patience being shown right now by Barton as well. I mean, you've been waiting all this time. It's been some tough pitches to lay off, but he's done so.
2-1 pitch popped up, got it off the handle.
Oh my.
Connor Smith fell to the ground, missed the ball. And Barton safe at first. G-double have bases loaded. Smith was camped under it.
You could see there from the start, he wasn't comfortable under it. And we can hear Davis saying Cole Ellis is going to re-enter for Barton here. Holding back one of the normal pinch runners that appeared he was ready to run out there, but it has to be Ellis if he wants to come back into the ball game. You see Lawrence Nesselrod over there, Tech coach, behind Coach Massey. There in the crowd, watching some of the Patriots, potentially looking for some new Jimmies and Joes there for the Golden Bear program. Had a great run this year. Finished third place in the conference. Had a good run in the conference tournament. Made it to the championship, but was out by a tough team from Pui.
The River States Conference, West Virginia Tech. Yeah, I got to talk to him last year. They play a lot of games over there at Gilmart Park. Got multiple TV stations here also. Big-time atmospheres. That pitch is taken low by Alex Wilson.
Big at-bat here for Wilson.
0 for 1, went down swinging. As that's up.
Potentially bigger opportunity here in kind of need of getting it out for Smith here on the mound. You cannot let this thing get any more out of hand.
As that is away.
3-0 now. You imagine there's probably a firm red light here on the 9-hitter Wilson. You got him. Doesn't matter anyway. Ball 4 or hit by pitch.
So that'll bring in a 4th run. As Oak Hill in a world of hurt at the moment.
And it also becomes a time and a place here, if you're Coach Hendricks, that I might need to think about preserving my best chance to win for Thursday, and potentially, if you get past Thursday, to try and win this thing on Friday. 4-0 the way Hoff's throwing, bases loaded situation. I mean, this is where you gotta find your way out of this pickle, that's for sure.
And we talked about it a little bit off air. I didn't like it when you brought it up, but
the pitch count.
The pitch count. If you can kind of slam the door shut, this is where maybe you think about bringing Hoff back, because you have the graduation off day.
Yep.
Just a coincidence, obviously, not on purpose.
Right. Just the way it is this time of year.
But and I talked to Billy Zuspin, Single A Coach of the Year, a lot on the radio. He said the best way to help your pitch count scenarios is with offense.
No doubt.
That can solve a lot of problems.
Absolutely. when you've got leads, you can be a little more judicious and take a few more chances. You can always re-enter that starting pitcher too, if you absolutely need to.
Bases are juiced, one down. Having a night, Chuck Kelly, first baseman. First pitch swing,
That's
grounds
tailor-made,
to
Mike.
short, flip to second, throw to first in time. Oak Hill gets out of the jam. George Washington tacks on a couple more runs, but will strand the bases loaded as the Red Devils stay in shouting distance.
Exactly, still got a ball game.
Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. We are back on the hill, 4-0. George Washington up with their ace, their guy Bryson Hoff on the mound. And he's delivered so far 6 strikeouts and 1 walk. Here's Trent Ryder, 0 for 1 with a ground out. He'll swing and miss for strike 1.
And if you remember Ryder's first plate appearance, Mike got out in front of a breaking ball and pounded it into the dirt, or I guess I should say the turf in front of home plate.
As that's a ball 1 low.
Second time through the order now for Oak Hill. They've seen Hoff once. You'd expect some more quality at-bats potentially this time.
1-1's away. Hoff going to WVU, one of a couple good in-state pitchers. Off to Morgantown as they'll rock and fire here down to the count 2-1. As that is fouled near the umpire. Might have got him.
I believe it did. And that's Eli Smith going to try and maybe give us a quick minute here for the umpire to recompose. Hoff isn't, though. He's ready to rock.
2-2. As that's chopped foul.
That did not feel good for Ryder. Not feel good. Umpire not trying to give him a minute to compose himself.
Painful at bat. Hoff throwing some stones in there to the plate. And chasing the strikeout. It's under the zone, 3rd ball.
Good take here by Ryder on a 2-2 pitch to leave that down.
And the payoff, hit hard down the right field line, barreled.
See you, baseball.
It's over the fence. A 260 shot just to the left of the foul pole. As Ryder with the solo homer will put the Red Devils on the board.
There went the no-no and the shutout in one swing of the bat. From Trent Ryder, hooked that thing down in the corner, Mike, and like you said, a 260 shot you played here, you know that must be what they call it.
And it was hit hard, to Ryder's credit. It wasn't lollipopped out of here.
It is fun hitting a 260 shot, Mike. Hit one oppo here. Line drive.
So here is Micah McCarrier. Oak Hill now with momentum. Just the 16th earned run given up by Hoff this year with innings in the 50s.
Like you said, though, Mike, it does give Oak Hill some momentum, right? Second time through the order now. You've seen him once. Let's see what the rest of this lineup can do.
1-0. As he's through that one, count 1-1.
Indecisive. McCarrier's got to have a little more conviction on the swing there.
1-1 to the
inside
dish.
the plate, that's for sure.
And it's by him.
And Hoff continues to pound him inside because of how close McCarrier is to the dish. Well, much like the ball at Wake.
And he's got strike 3. When in doubt, throw the fastball.
Mm-hmm. 7th strikeout of the ball game. Whew.
So here's McLean. Nobody on the pads. 1 away. First pitch swung out and missed.
Just continuing to pump heaters at these Oak Hill hitters right now.
And the 0-1 foul tipped off the pad. Hoff, success against this part of the order. So far, struck out 2 and 3 each time. As that's up and in.
A little up there. McLean able to lay off that breaking ball.
To the plate, a ball, 2 strikes. Swung out and missed.
And Hoff responding after giving up that home run to Ryder. I mean, just blowing fastballs by the 2 and 3 hitters for the Red Devils. That just makes a statement to the rest of the Oak Hill team that, yeah, I'm still here.
First pitch delivery, it's waved at by Owen Gross. Yeah, that might have kind of ticked him off a little bit. And back to work, 0-1.
There we go, 2.
Swung through.
Gross last time was down 0-2 and was able to find a way to work a walk. Can he do it here for a little 2-out lightning for the Red Devils?
Sharp ground ball, third base, fielded, Wilson, there by a mile, and the side is retired. 4-1, GW leads. Oak Hill on the board behind a left field shot from Trent Ryder. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back on HD Media Game Day. George Washington up 4-1 over the Oak Hill Red Devils in the Region 3 Championship. Blaine got a little Major League update as Bryson Hoff going to step to the dish here. Buccos, what have you seen last?
2-1 with the Giants at the moment. Paulskine's not on the bump though, so more of a chance for the Giantes tonight. Took that one up. Trying to look up some regional scores from around the state there, Mike.
Hoff 1 for 1, drove in a run with a single and walk. Going to hit one softly to the third baseman, Gross, across the diamond, and it's in time. Got there by a half step. Nice play.
Nice play by Gross. He kind of had a little hesitation getting out of his glove there, but still a nice throw to get Hoff. Now you got Fenwick, who grounded into a double play his last time and popped up. Has not had the most productive of night.
As he'll take a strike 1.
Yeah, after he popped out, and I believe he hit the double play on 2 pitches, so had to see one this at bat.
As Smith to the plate, down on the turf. Fenwick off to join the quarterback room for real deal Neil Brown here soon.
Neil Breezy, as they like to call him now up there in Morgantown, Mike.
And the 1-1 is outside.
Good take care by Fenwick.
Definitely could be a college baseball player. Also 44 hits on the season. As he'll shoot one over towards the football stands. Took a hard ricochet back.
Yeah, off that light pole there. 2-2 here. It's a big at-bat here for Aiden Smith. He gets a quick second out. Get his team back in the dugout.
And it's past the shortstop, McCarrier.
It's a great effort by McCarrier, but a nice piece of hitting by Fenwick, taking that pitch opposite way and just shooting it there. A little line drive base hit.
8th Patriot hit. That'll bring up Eli Smith, the catcher.
So we kind of look around the state there, Mike, and talk about some of these other regions in the Morgantown-Bridgeport region.
As we see the dribbler think it got the plate, foul ball.
Going to call a foul there. Region 1, Bridgeport-Morgantown, they're going to play Game 3.
Really?
Bridgeport won in Game 1, 2-1. Morgantown comes back tonight with a 5-1 win. And so Game 3 will be played in that regional tomorrow for a chance to go to Gilmore Park.
Big implications.
Definitely two teams that can make a run.
Oh, yeah. Fenwick takes off. Shot, foul ball next to Mike Davis.
That's one of the ones when you're a third base coach and you see that great jump, you're like, don't swing. But maybe hit and run on there. So don't want to implicate Eli Smith of a crime that he may not have committed there.
Smith, good contact guy on the year, 391. 513 OBP. I like a good hit and run. A lot of possibilities there.
Oh, yeah. And you see Smith up on the plate and back in the box. Definitely could cover that pitch away if the hit and run opportunity arises.
0-2's past the catcher, Fenwick to second, as he's there easily. Is there any one particular storyline, not even just AAA, just in general, going into Gomart Park or even the regional that you're interested in?
That's interesting. You know, one in particular, single A, you got Williamstown and Wheeling Central Catholic, 1-2 playing each other. And Fenwick with a great jump, and he's gonna score easily. Had the steal and a great piece of hitting by Smith, and another run for the Patriots tacked on the board.
Swing and shot puts G-Dub up 5-1.
And great hitting right there by Eli Smith. There was a lot of great hitting in that single A matchup between those two teams. 17-16 was their score on Monday night.
Wow. In
Game 1 of that thing. You got to wonder, sometimes in single A the pitching not as plentiful as it is in the AAA and AA ranks, so maybe there were some 3s and 4s going, but still 17-16, pretty wild.
But it's just smaller rosters. Sometimes it's 11, 12 kids. As Eli Dawson up here, runner on first, one down. Brandon Anderson out to first base. And first pitch shot to left.
Nice catch there.
On the move. That's tracked down by Salem Blake.
Blake with a nice play. And Mike, to answer your question, I think it's always intriguing. Where are they playing the best brand of baseball in the state that year? Is it down in Charleston? Is it in the coal fields? Is it up north? And you get to go to Charleston, you get to kind of figure out who's representing.
You get that opportunity, and I think it's as wide open this year as it's been. Top to bottom is Corbin Dixon. Up, he'll take high.
I will say, Mike, I believe in the AA ranks. Winfield would be a strong team that I'd say would be the team to beat. Now, AAA and single A, I think it's anybody's game.
Can't forget about Charleston Catholic as the 1-0's up.
100% agree on the Irish. Really great with DeCoco and Reynolds and Tawny, the way they play the game. But Williamstown's very good. And so, in Buffalo, I think as well, in that Buffalo man reach, going to be tough.
Williamstown's got the pitching with Jenner Burge as the 2-0 pitch. Dixon swings and misses. Parker Schramm also. And that's what you need. You need a deep staff. G-Dub is deep too. As we got runner on first here, couple outs as Dixon has a 2-1 count.
Another Region 2 is going to play a Game 3. Martinsburg and Jefferson both took turns shutting each other out, so they're going to play a Game 3 as well. Good ball played up in the panhandle, that's for sure.
Count goes 2-2. Dixon a slugger this year, 10 doubles, 8 homers. Doing it with the base hits tonight.
And, of course, you got the Region 4, Midland and Ripley. Midland with a 3-1 win last night. They're playing baseball down in Jackson County as we speak as well. Nice piece hitting there by Dixon.
Grounder, Ellswick Fields throws to first. Sides retired. Patriots tack on one more, 5-1 lead at home. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. Back after this on HD Media Game Day. And we're back on HD Media Game Day. 5-1 George Washington lead as the first pitch is upstairs here to number 3, Hunter Ellswick, second baseman. 1-0 pitch taken for a second ball. Ellswick went down swinging first time through.
Ellswick just made the last play in the half inning for the Red Devils. Now he hits.
Grounder, backhand, follow
What
it.
a play.
There's a first in time.
Wow. You know, Mike, it's interesting because that's a phenomenal play, but I feel like kids are starting to more and more make that play deep in the hole than even you saw 10 to 15 years ago. It's an incredible level of kind of athleticism and arms that these kids now playing baseball have. Unbelievable.
Might have had to do with a certain guy in pinstripes.
Mm-hmm. Really good play.
Especially when you say 10 to 15 years ago, as Connor Smith will take a ball one.
That's exactly right. Guy in pinstripes. Whole generation learned how to make that play from watching number 2.
Smith grounded into a double play first time through as Hoffel rock and go, 2-0s by him.
And that's such a big out because now Hoff, has all the confidence in the world. Hey, even if they do hit it, my defense is making every play.
2-1 swung through, and
then you just challenge hitters like he is.
Arm strength helps on a play like that. Fowler runs it up there, high 80s on the mound. He can cover that ground, and now Hoff does it himself.
See ya. And you see Connor Smith kind of shaking his head. So, man, some good stuff today here, that's for sure.
Not seeing much variety on this score sheet. 10 Ks, couple ground balls, 1 walk, and a homer as Salem Blakel takes strike 1. Oh, and 1 delivery is by him. Hoff with 94 strikeouts.
He's about to make it 95, Mike.
Not quite.
It's a good pitch.
And the 1-2 is swung on and missed.
Delay the inevitable.
Hoff with 11 of them. And we are going to head to another break. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back in beautiful South Hills. 5-1, George Washington leads it over the Oak Hill Red Devils. And up now, the man that just made a highlight reel play at shortstop, number 7, John Fowler.
That's how it typically works, Mike, right? You make a great play, then you get to come up and show off that the stick as well.
First pitch, Fowler will take ball 1. Last time up, John hit it an RBI double down the left field side. And the 1-0 is pounded to third base, fielded, and thrown across the diamond in time. As the play made there by Owen Gross.
Yeah, the Red Devils now, Aiden Smith got to continue to keep this game within an arm's length. One big inning here for Oak Hill, and you could maybe find yourselves put this one in the right column.
At this point, he's just battling. As Cole Ellis up here last time was pinch hit for. He'll chop it back to Gross. Gross sidearm on the move. Stretch it first. Foot came off. And Cole Ellis is safe. Much to the chagrin of Red Devil Nation. What'd you see there, Blank?
That's a tough one there. I think he did hold the bag, though, Mike. I do. And Hendrick's now going to go and have a conversation. Behind the plate, tough to see. He's kind of talking with the first base umpire as he walks up to the line there, trying to see what he might have seen. Because I think the question is, if he, obviously if he beat him to the bag, then no reason for him to make the call that he lost the foot, which is what the umpire said. So I don't really know what's going to change here, but at least wants to get his piece in there and say what he has to say.
Connor Smith did the best he could. That was a long stretch.
Throw definitely beat him, and I think Hendricks is probably believing that the first baseman did hold the bag at the initial part of catching the baseball, and then he kind of came off, and maybe the first base umpire was a little late in making the call potentially. But
yeah, pretty calm there, seeds in hand.
Yep. Just trying to have a conversation. You almost have to there for your player at first base, especially one that's a little bit controversial.
So going to call that a throwing E5 as Alex Wilson will take a ball 1.
So bottom of the lineup here for the Patriots, trying to manufacture a run here, another insurance run.
And the 1-0 pitch is hit hard off the net.
Hopefully that net extends back as far as it does, or that would have been bad news right there.
A couple of nearby fans glad that was there.
A little bit out in front of it, you would say, there is Wilson.
Just a hair. Wilson hit by a pitch last time. As that was thrown away off the fence, and Ellis going to go ahead and take off for second. The Red Devils not helping their own cause.
Starting to self-destruct here a little bit. 2 errors and have given GW 180 feet. And now have a runner in scoring position.
(1-1) is shot low in the air towards the right center field gap as Wilson will make his turn, heads for second. Easy score for Cole Ellis. And the Patriots piling it on, taking a 6-1 lead.
That's a big hit for Wilson. A lot of confidence, and you could see that being something that really kind of continues to keep him going in this postseason, right? You get a big double out of the 9-hole for these big games coming up, trying to still clinch another win here. Tonight, obviously, get another one. Then you got to win 2 more in Charleston, too. And your production out of the 9-hole, that will help, that's for sure.
Chuck Kelly going to take strike 1. And you like the aggressiveness there. He was thinking 2 all the way, hard, wide turn around the base.
Yeah, he saw that ball in the gap, and he was thinking 2.
0-1. Down on the turf.
Only way to play baseball right there.
Kelly, a triple, a single, and a ground out. And the 1-1 is hit high and deep to center field. Deep enough to tag for Wilson, who scurries over to third.
Kelly 2 for 4 tonight, but he is absolutely beat on some baseballs. You remember his third at-bat had that line drive that out of self-preservation. First baseman snagged in turn 2.
So catch made there by Trent Ryder. Second out, that'll bring up Bryson Hoff. Coach Davis, you can live with a well-hit ball there. Kelly squared up the one to right field earlier. It's big for him right now.
Oh, definitely. Beach ball status there for Chuck Kelly.
1-0 shot over the head of Mike Davis. And there are really fans everywhere. You got one sitting down in the corner. Couple, I think the football coaches are truck bed seated near the fence. All of center field occupied.
You got people on the football bleachers also standing up there behind, getting a peek in here.
G-Dub hoping you can win tonight and not have to come back here.
Yep, finish it off up in Oak Hill on Thursday night and get ready for Gomar Park. There they are in the corner.
That's the plan if you're George Washington. 2-1 pitch. Hooking fly ball right field is down in the corner. Hoff to second as Wilson scores. Just like that, it's 7-1. Seeing the right side utilized tonight.
Yeah, Hoff gonna run back into the dugout now and get ready to take the bump again here. Although the Patriots can keep putting some runs up on the board.
Patriots enjoying it over there in the dugout as Abe Fenwick here, runner on second, will take a ball away.
Now the fourth time seeing Aiden Smith. You got to think they've seen just about everything he's got.
Abe Fenwick has hit it hard tonight, got a base knock last time the other way, as he'll hit a foul ball prior to that, lined into a double up at first, but he smoked it. As we broadcast on HD Media Game Day, got a lot of local coverage here tonight as the 1-1 pitch hacked at. Down 1-2 goes Fenwick.
And Mike, just to kind of give some congratulations out there in the AA ranks, East Hardy from Region 2, the first team, punching that ticket to Charleston.
Great sports school. They're always right there and everything. Is the 1-2 low and away.
Potentially could have another ticket punch tonight with the Charleston Catholic Irish. They were down in Linside playing James Monroe in Region 3 Single A.
Pretty decent trip down there. 4-11 for Fenwick on the year as he'll take low.
Oh, that's a haul. Doubt the underclassmen are going to class tomorrow morning.
Fenwick 1 homer, 3 triples. Runner on second, looking to add to a 6-run G-Dub advantage. He'll watch low and away.
Continuing to accumulate base runners here are the Patriots. GW now have Eli Smith stepping up there, Mike. 1 for 3 in the ball game.
Got 5 free bases allowed by Oak Hill tonight.
Yeah, that'll hurt. That'll hurt. You add that in with 11 hits, and to some extent, Aiden Smith kind of ran through the raindrops a few times tonight. Like you said, been battling all night to keep that crooked number from really exploding up on the board for the Patriots.
RBI knock last time for Smith. That pitch going to get away from the catcher. Now with 2 in scoring position, as Hunter Giacomo is back out to run bases. So got 2 athletes, Fenwick and Giacomo, both can fly.
Base hit will undoubtedly score 2.
1-0, hard shot, left field. Here comes Giacomo Abe Fenwick didn't even think about it and cruises in easily. 9-1 Patriots showing up in the biggest game of the season.
Patriots are hoping there are bigger ones to come, Mike, and it looks like Hendrick's going to finally make a change here, or at least having a conversation. 9-1 now.
And you just look at G-Dub playing as close to perfect baseball as you possibly can. No errors, 12 hits, 9
Working
runs.
walks, yeah.
Hoff has only walked one hitter all night. And at this point, I think you do consider pitch count.
Oh, 100%. Now the question is, where was Smith at? Imagining he was probably well over 75, so he's probably killed for the rest of the tournament, Mike, I would imagine. I don't know that for sure, but you would undoubtedly say the Red Devils aren't going to throw anybody in this game over 50 now the rest of the way. Now, granted, the situation and the way it is, GW with a couple more swings to the bat here, we could all be going home early, potentially.
Just with Hoff in that situation with the graduation 48-hour break, as Oak Hill going to make a pitching change. Trent Ryder, left-hander, going to come in from center field.
Ryder is the only thing that stands between Hoff and a no-hitter at this point in time, too, with that home run that he hooked down into the corner, the 260 area, as you called it, the 260 shot in right field.
Going to have a different look here coming from the left side as Smith will switch gloves, comes out of the dugout.
So Mike able to come in here now and look at, I thought I was going to be able to. Game changer won't allow me to take a look at the pitch count. I'll have to wait until Hoff gets back out on the mound.
You are a head coach. You don't have the statewide game changer access everywhere.
I don't need more. The month of May is over, Mike, and I didn't need it for the rest of the month there. We got done, so.
Fair enough.
Yep. $15 a month. I'm at a small single-A school. We gotta pinch pennies, brother.
2 down, runner on first. First pitch up to Eli Dawson. Last time Dawson hit it well, flew out to left. And the 1-0's up.
I got to say, not much of a fan for Game Changer. I let my younger assistant take care of that. I'm old school, Mike. I like keeping the book, pen and paper. For Ryder to have to come into here. You just want to worry about throwing strikes.
That's in the zone.
Left-hander. Little maybe Rick Ankiel comp there for Ryder.
3-1 pitch. Ground ball shot, second base, throw to first in time as plays made there by Hunter Ellswick. And we're retired in the fifth. 9-1 George Washington. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. And we are back at George Washington High School, 9-1. The Patriots well on the way to a Game 1 victory here in the Region 3 Championship, best 2 out of 3. As Carter Reed here, first pitch swing, gonna foul tip it backward. As Bryson Hoff has been dialed in, 1 hit allowed. It was the home run to Ryder. Other than that, 11 strikeouts, just 1 walk.
And Hoff is only delivering his 63rd pitch of the game right now, Mike.
As that swung on and missed, strike 2. Quickly back to work. As he'll let it fly, 0-2 pitch, hit skyward, foul territory. As Smith going to let him know it's out of play. So that would mean potentially if you needed a Game 3, if something went wrong at Oak Hill, Hoff could be available at that point, right?
For Friday, yeah. Like deciding game 3 Friday here at Floyd Wilcox, Hoff could be available if he doesn't throw 11 more pitches.
And the 1-2 is swung on and missed, 12 Ks. As Bryce Hoff keeping George Washington well out in front. Here's Aiden Smith, the starting pitcher. Came out in the last, struck out last time against Bryson. And gets a low chase, 0-1.
Yeah, Oak Hill right now looking a little bit defeated at the plate.
0-1 pitch in. Hoff 5-3 record coming into the season. 49 innings pitched, most on George Washington. As 1-1 pitches by him, second strike.
Smith taking a second here, recuperating. Getting ready to climb back in that box. Pitch number 69 for Hoff. Another strikeout. Nice.
Strike 3, Hoff out of his mind. He's got 3 in a row. Coach Davis said Hoff, Eli Dawson, this group of guys, it's the closest he's been to any one class. And he just wants them to get back to Gomart Park so badly. As Trent Ryder, pitch here low and away.
They've got to get 4 more outs here, Mike, and then another victory, and they will be on their way.
Chopped ground ball, foul on the transfer, rifles to first. And the side is retired. Patriots in cruise control, up 9-1 at home. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the West Virginia Secondary Schools Activities Commission. And we are back on HD Media Game Day. George Washington up on Oak Hill 9-1. As Corbin Dixon will lead things off. It's Dixon, John Falla, Cole Ellis. Coach Davis said earlier, I asked him, what's this kid's ceiling? He said, D1, no question, the most power he's seen out of any one player that he's coached.
A little out in front on that one there, but you imagine he's sitting dead red for a heater here.
Healthy Hack is 0-1 is high and away.
Little up. Dixon 2 for 3 in the game today. Mike, couple RBIs.
As he'll take high, second ball.
Holds back on that one. Looking for this thing in a different slot coming from Ryder, the lefty, as opposed to what he's seen all day from Aiden Smith. A little bit of an adjustment.
As this is chopped towards third, it's past Gross. And Dixon with another hit.
Yeah, not much of an opportunity there for Gross to get that ball. He was kind of back on his heels and backpedaling a little bit, and in the end, Dixon hit that ball way too hard.
So you get the leadoff runner on for GW. The DH tonight, John Falla, is the hitter due up next. Said it a couple times tonight, but he's been outstanding at shortstop with Hoff on the bump.
And had that double earlier in the third inning as well. That play he made deep in the hole was sensational. Having himself a night.
As this pitch swung on and missed. And running for GW here, we got number 8, Hunter Stewart.
Stewart getting a chance. They got a lot of Eli's and a lot of Hunters up here on the hill on this team.
Got to watch for the lefty move as the 0-1 pitch is dropped. Love the aggressiveness. That's how you do it.
Great read by Stewart.
Spend the whole game in there in the dugout. I'd say you come in ready to contribute.
Got a great read. McLean had a little issue with it. Stewart took advantage.
As Falla shot to right, sliding stop, Ellswick sidearm, and not in time. Great effort.
Yeah, great effort by Ellswick, and also great effort by Falla, running that one down the line.
So a potential 10-run ruling run, however you phrase that,
Now on the bags.
represented on first base.
Cole Ellis last time. Reached on an air.
Gotta give Falla a hit there as that's taking ball one. Ellis reached on an E, popped up and K'd. 1-0.
Good pitch there from Ryder.
That'll make it 1-1. Surprised Davis hasn't gone to the steal sign yet.
At least keep the double play from occurring here.
Healthy lead. Ryder keeps him in check. Toss over.
And first move on a lefty, so obviously Falla not in motion. Although a healthy lead over there. And he goes. They're going to throw through. Falla safe anyway, though.
Stewart stayed at third. I think that's the right move.
Yeah, absolutely. No reason. His run, in that point in time, you got to get 2 of them.
7 RBIs, 6 hits on the year as far as singles, 1 double. As that'll trickle off. McLean picked up on eventful 3-1 count.
And so now Ellis, after showing bunt, going to get a fastball hitting count here. Just missed it. Nobody out here in the 6th. G-Dub trying to send everybody home.
And the payoff is a soft bloop, shallow center. On the run, catch made. Nice throw to the plate through the legs of the catcher there, though, picked up as McLean will toss it back.
McLean kind of dared him to take off on him. Wisely stayed put.
So 1 down, 2nd and 3rd. As Wilson popped it up off the handle, McLean, easy pop-up catch. Red Devils with 2.
That'll be up to Chuck Kelly.
Nice
since coming into the ballgame.
Always got to compete.
And it's got to be a good sign for the Red Devils heading into game 2 that, hey man, we're gonna bring Ryder back out there, maybe a collection of other guys, and he's had some success and could lead to a turn of fortunes back up in Oak Hill.
Kelly got the party started with a triple, then singled as he'll watch over the zone, 3-0 count. Last time flew out deep to center field.
You're green lighting it here, Mike. 3-0, 8-run lead.
It's a good time too. I got no problem with it, but won't matter low and in. Ball 4, Kelly on for the 3rd time.
Even if you had the green light, you weren't using it there.
So Bryson Hoff tossing a gem tonight. 13 strikeouts, 13 Patriot hits.
Would be rather fitting here if he ends it with the stick.
Hoff walked last time. He'll take ball 1. Hoff hit .380 a season ago. A bit down at .263 this year, but .348 OBP, 5 extra baggers as he'll take strike 1.
2 for 3 tonight, Mike. Couple RBIs, a double.
And the 1-1 pitch is lifted left center field as the catch made, ranging over there by Oak Hill's Micah McCarrier.
Let's go to the 7th.
Let's go 9-1 GW. Tonight's game brought to you by the GW Boosters and their sponsors, as well as the WVSSAC. So Hoff out after 6 innings. George Washington leading 9-1 here on the hill. All Bryson did was strike out 13 and did not even go the 75 pitches. So emergency situation. He's available for a game 3. As now you turn it over to Alex Wilson to face Micah McCarrier.
They closed the book. They closed the book on Hoff, Mike. Great outing for him tonight. 6 strong. 12 strikeouts, I believe. Absolutely was dealing.
McCarrier, 2 tough ABs against Hoff, couple strikeouts as that is taken for a ball. Alex Wilson been used pretty often this year, 28.2 innings. As 1-1's high and tight, 3 wins, 1 loss.
Not a bad resume at all for Alex Wilson.
2 balls, a strike. It's Athanese taking strike 2.
Some might remember the Alex Wilson from yesteryear, Winthrop guy, pitcher in the majors, Hurricane product. Shared the same name.
And got him with the heater.
Fastball looking like Alex Wilson right there.
41st strikeout of the season for Wilson. as Hoff goes to shortstop. And here's McLean, one away, as that is taken inside for ball one. Jaden McLean 0 for 2 strikeouts. And this is hit well deep left field. And back towards the wall, it's off the fence. Jaden McLean head first dive to second, he's safe.
Nice little 2-out double from McLean. Hitting it where it was pitched, got out, got the bat head out, and put that one off that ginormous fence out there in left field.
That fence is shorter than it looks. It was a nice attempt by Dawson, made it close. As McLean gets the second Red Devil hit.
And so now Oak Hill trying to kind of put together some at-bats, show some signs of life here, not only for this game, but definitely for Thursday in Game 2 back at home.
Gross taking strike one.
Gross drew a walk in the second, grounded out in the fourth.
From the stretch, 0-1 delivery. Soft, dribbled foul ball. Got Gross up, Hunter Ellswick on deck. Sun descending here at the hill as 0-2 pitch is low.
You could still probably be playing baseball without the aid of these lights here right now, Mike. Not for much longer, but not a bad pitch at all.
If I was golfing, I'd play a couple more.
That's right. You got at least 2 more holes in you at this point.
Runner on second, one away. 1-2 delivery to Gross. Is popped into the bushes.
We just went over 8:30 here. 8:35, so it's been a pretty efficient and expedient, quick baseball game. A lot of good pace from both sides. Hoffs worked extremely quick, and that was definitely part of it.
Pick off second base, uneventful.
Just getting some timing in for maybe something a little later on. Keeping them honest.
As this fastball shot low in the air, shallow right, fielded on the one hop. Now thrown to the cut as McLean going to dive in. And Oak Hill will push across its second run of the ball game.
Showing a little life here is Oak Hill.
RBI single, Owen Gross is Coach Mike Armstrong, a former JUCO standout, Valley Fayette product, I believe. He got a College World Series appearance in his resume really quick. Just kind of slow down, settle down. Not a complicated message there.
No, I don't think so. Hey, throw strikes, got the good defense behind you. Don't worry, kid, you know. Don't lose your head. One kid hit the ball pretty decently well. Another one kind of put the bat out there. You still got a 7-run lead. Let your defense work.
Here's Ellswick 0 for 2. From the chest, Wilson strides, misses low.
The last thing you want, though, here is to start kind of overthrowing or kind of getting in your own head there, getting hitters in good counts, and then they're able to pounce on fastballs, and then maybe it gets a little bit more tricky for you.
Gets a fly ball, well hit, ranging over in the gap.
Forgot all about it. Ellis. That's going to end the game right there on a double play.
They will step on first base. Chuck Kelly will end things.
I wouldn't say that's a good omen for them for Game 2, Mike, but this game was long decided before that play as well.
9-1, George Washington takes it. Michael Sussman on the call today with Blaine Smith. As you move forward towards a Game 3 on Thursday, just what are your main takeaways from tonight?
Well, I think if I'm GW, I got to feel confident. Now, I obviously don't Hoff on the mound, but we hit the baseball well today. We played clean defense. If I'm Oak Hill, hey, we already got Hoff out of the way. We hit the ball there toward the backside of the game. McLean and Ryder, and then Gross getting one. And we're back at home. See what happens. Anything can happen. Let's get ready to hopefully force that pivotal Game 3 Friday back here in Charleston.
Chuck Kelly, 2 for 4 tonight with a walk, also with a triple, and Bryson Hoff helped himself out, an RBI single, RBI double as well. Look at Eli Smith, 2 RBI single, knocked in another run, so he drove in 3. George Washington, 13 hits tonight, just all over the lineup, guys contributing.
Yeah, all over the place, and you got to say this, if nothing else, it's a total team effort from GW. Hoff was the star, but they got contributions 1 through 9. Peaking potentially at the right time, Mike, with the big ones coming next week, but they got to get one more Thursday, hopefully for them, up in Oak Hill.
So, Coach, over with his Red Devils. Blaine Smith, glad to be back in the booth with you. First time this year. Enjoyed it.
Always a good time, Mike. Always a good time, buddy. We love seeing you on. We're on here on a porch up here in GW. A little nice stain here behind the booth, and it's a great night of high school baseball. And you see GW getting that message. They know they're one away from punching that ticket to Charleston now.
That's what it's all about. Shout out to Dan Shreve, Adam Rogers, Ethan Young for handling the production tonight. And a shout out to the GW Boosters and their sponsors, in addition to the WVSSAC. 9-2 Patriots. It's been Michael Sussman on the call from the Hill. Have a wonderful evening.